A boy walking his dog overhears his father's secret with his nanny. The nanny was supposed to take care of his sick mother, but then she became his stepmother. But since her arrival, a series of strange things have been happening. First, the boy's healthy body has been suffering from stomach pains lately. The dog barked at the sight of the nanny. These strange occurrences made Mike wonder what secrets this woman was hiding. What's even more puzzling is that his sick mother loves the sunlight in her room. But every time Mike and his family went out, the nanny purposely closed the curtains. His mother's condition had been stable. Since the nanny's appearance, her condition began to deteriorate, until she finally passed away. Mike had a feeling that something was wrong with the nanny, but he couldn't find out what it was. However, at his mother's funeral, he still saw the nanny showing a strange smile. He decided there was something wrong with the woman, but his father didn't think so, and let the weird nanny become his stepmother. On this day, when his father was still at work, her stepmother cooked a delicious meal for Mike and his brother. During the meal, she finally smiled in relief when the boy complimented her on her cooking skills, but the dog suddenly started barking. Seeing that the brothers hadn't finished eating, the stepmother offered to walk the dog for them. When the father came back from work, he was very happy to see this scene, but the sudden sound of barking sent shivers down everyone's spine. The brothers rushed out to find their dog covered in blood. The stepmother cried and explained that the dog had broken free from its leash and had been hit by a speeding truck. Seeing the stepmother's panic, the father rushed to comfort her, but the angry boy didn't believe her.
You did this. You killed him.
Right, that's enough.
Like you killed my mom.
Danny, no.
Shut up!
Mike finally voiced his suspicions, but before his father could dissuade him, his stomach pains returned and he fell to his knees in pain. He was taken to the hospital for a thorough examination, but the doctors couldn't find the cause. But Mike was still convinced that his stepmother had poisoned him. His father didn't think so. He thought his son was being paranoid. He claimed he was acting like his deceased schizophrenic uncle. Mike began to think about it. The next day, he searched the internet for symptoms of schizophrenia. But instead of thinking he had a problem, he thought his stepmother still had a problem. The next morning, his stepmother brought him hot oatmeal. He smelled it suspiciously and felt a strange odor. So he quietly poured the porridge into his stationery box and called his best friend to meet him. He was ready to do something big. Then he pretended to finish the porridge and went out with his backpack.
Where are you going?
I'm just meeting a friend.
Then his stepmother saw that the outside of his backpack was very wet. Mike explained that it was a leaking cup and left the house in a hurry. His stepmother looked at the white spots on the floor with an unusually calm face.